Welcome back to Asterisk. In this video, we'll answer a key question: what exactly is a flow? A flow is the engine behind your AI-driven roleplay session. It's a set of sequentially linked nodes that run step by step to create responses during your session. For a flow to work, it must be properly connected from the start node, through one or more agent nodes, and finally to the end node. Remember how we compared Asterisk to a game? In that analogy, flow is the game system. It holds the logic and rules that drive your experience. Cards are your playable characters, and a session is the game screen where you play. Just like a game system dictates how the game is played, a flow powers your AI-driven roleplay. Section 1. Basic Components. Let's break it down into the basic components of a flow. Nodes, edges, and variables. Nodes are the building blocks of any flow, and there are three main types. Start node. This start node is where the journey of creating your response begins. Agent node. This is where the AI model is called. Agents can analyze input, generate narrative, or simulate dialogue. Each agent can take on a different responsibility depending on your roleplay setup and the model you choose. End node. This is where the flow wraps up. Here, you can use response design to customize exactly how the AI's response is displayed in your session. Section 2. Edges. Next, we have edges. Edges are the lines that connect nodes and define the order in which they're executed. By defining the sequence of execution, edges ensure that context builds logically as the flow progresses. Section 3. Variables. Flows also use variables to keep track of context during execution. Variables can be referenced in prompts using template syntax, like this. Variable name. For example, character.name gives you the current character's name. User.description pulls in details about the player's character. Session.entries lists all retrieved character and plot entries. In Asterisk, there are two types of variables. System variables. Built-in variables provided by the app that you can use in any flow or card. Agent outputs. Outputs generated by agent nodes. The data type and description of agent outputs are customizable, ensuring you can have data consistency when receiving your response. It is also important to note that an agent output can be used as a variable in other agent nodes, which means that nodes can pass one information with each other. Section 4. Example flow. Let's jump into a quick example flow. It's a simplified demo, so don't worry if it feels a bit fast or overwhelming. We'll break it down step by step in the next tutorials. Start node to agent 1, then agent 2, and finally end node. Here's what happens step by step. The start node works as the trigger point. Agent 1 analyzes the user's input and creates variables like user intent, or context summary. Agent 2 then uses that analysis, along with details like character, description, to generate the AI's response as character response. Finally, the end node displays that response in your session. At each step, context builds up and flows forward, so every node can use the outputs from the previous nodes. For a complete list of available variables and their usage, be sure to check out our variable reference in the documentation. You'll find data types, usage methods, and examples for each variable. That was an overview of the building blocks of flows. In the next video, we'll walk through how to create your very first flow in Asterisk, step by step. Thank you for watching.